bring on our next team member, and that is, if I can get my cursor in the right place, Taraka Prabhu. Prabhu, hello. How are you? Are you muted? Yes, you are muted. Uh,
I am muted. Okay, thank you.
cool. And where
I'm
are
good, Nick.
you?
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm based in I'm based in Dubai, and it's really hot here.
Well, let's see how hot is it.
Yeah, somewhere around like 40s, but it's not hot like compared to like last 2 months. It used to be like 48, 49, and yeah, we just take shelter inside house or even malls. That's it, no outdoor, and just expecting to be going out frequently in the month of like November, December, where it is like much cooler, like 20, 21 something.
All right. So Prabhu, you are responsible for building and delivering on the protocol and the platform and everything related to engineering.
Yeah.
So every time someone asks when mainnet, I have to come back and ask you, and you will essentially uh, give me a lot of detail and tell exactly what's going to happen to get there. So what I'd like to do is, before we get into some of the product stuff, let's talk a little bit about your engineering background and tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, but first of all, it's a pleasure to be here in this AMA session. So some of you know already, some of you don't. So I come up with over 12 years of experience in the world of tech. I wore multiple hats, like being a code dev, architect. I've been involved in multiple research projects in the past, and my blockchain journey started like 6 years back, 2017, 2018ish, when I got to know that my friend made like $150 trading Bitcoin in a week. And that's how I got to know what is BTC. First of all, I didn't even know anything back then. In 2017, it is late 2016, early 2017, but it was a roller coaster ride. First of all, I have to say that mainly like I've been involved in building dApps, smart contracts, and really good amount of experience in bringing like rigorous audits to the smart contracts and to the various code. And I've started more like an enterprise blockchain, like Hyperledger Fabric, Sawtooth, R3 Coda. So these are all more enterprise private blockchains, and slowly pushed myself upgraded into like public chains like Ethereum in the protocol side, and collaborated with multiple Web3 organizations. And I'm also actively researching on zero knowledge proofs and L2 scaling solutions. So me and Nick, we have been working together for like more than a year, like year and a half now, and we had a series of exciting and innovative projects. First of all, I have to say, and we've been constantly delivering like crazy. I have to like Nick comes up with requirement, and I have to make sure it is up and running in 1 week or even less than that. So yeah, I hope this time I get good time for testing. I would say, and yeah, we are crafting our dream blockchain here, and we are eager to bring it to reality.
All right, that's wonderful. Yeah, I have really enjoyed working with you because one of the things that I relish is when I can sort of go head to head with an engineer and we can, flesh out ideas, and each of us builds upon the other and comes up ultimately with a solution where we poked holes and come up with something that's pretty robust. And what I really love about working with you is I don't need to give you copious detail. You think like an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. And so when I say, okay, here's a product idea we want to do, here's what I'm thinking about it, you start bringing it down from my 50,000 foot level to like the 1,000 foot level. And like, how are we going to do
Yeah.
this? What will the architecture be, etc. And I just love that a lot. So let's just get to the heart of the matter. People here are interested in knowing what's going to happen in terms of the engineering. So lay it out for us, Prabhu.
Okay, sure. So my first responsibility, my full focus right now is getting the mainnet as fast as possible without compromising on security, but making sure that we have every change detailed and every node up, and every block that is getting validated and produced, every transaction that is through. So that is my main step here. And we are like not just on the protocol level, but also the other applications which are required to bring the protocol level. So we will obviously start with this new testnet, which we are actually as we speak, it's being getting ready. And it has like a performance driven rebasing feature, and also the new branding stuff which we are building for the explorer, the block explorer, and some of the other applications which are coming with it. And of course now a refreshed RPC, which basically takes care of like the load and all those things. The refresh rate, the load, and the poll rate are much higher compared to the previous one. So yeah, it is cooking good. Like I'm just trying to do multiple tests and see where we are. So the next thing is to stabilize the platform, continue testing, slowly start adding validators in the testnet. Obviously, anyone whoever is like interested to be part of the testnet validator as a volunteer basis, obviously. And with that, like gradually bringing up applications like dApps like Dex, Bridge, and obviously you mentioned about the Poet, the Studio Hub. There's a lot of things happening. I just like spit it out everything from my heart, but yeah, there's a lot of things happening, and it's going to be a crazy journey.
Yeah. One of the things I always have to tell people is like, look, you asked me for a date, I'll give you a date estimate, but I have to go back to the engineers. Ultimately, it's the engineers who drive dates, because I know one thing about you is you will not allow an unsecure or a poor quality product out the door, no matter what commitment I have made. So I have to come back then and tell people, sorry, the engineering team needs to do more testing, etc. And I respect that. I'm fine with that. I think our community members also need to recognize that if we ship a product that has not been properly tested for security, etc., it can come back and bite us in a big way. So it's better to be prudent and go through the steps needed to test it thoroughly. So Prabhu, you talked a little bit about AI, etc. Is that sort of your hobby, or what do you do with AI?
Oh, okay. So before even blockchain, I wanted to be an AI engineer, first of
Mhm.
all. I was working with a pharma company, AstraZeneca. So there used to be an innovation lab where that is like early 2012, late 2013, something. It was very, very early, and we don't even have any material, no Stack Overflow, nothing. So I was doing that, and we were able to like do some stuff like in the computer vision and all those things to recognize patterns and stuff. And neural networks were very new that time. So I wanted to be an AI engineer, but then slowly, I don't know how I landed. Maybe if my friend didn't show me the BTC price, I would have not even known what is blockchain. But good that he did, and now here I am. But I have my brother, younger brother, who is a data scientist and an AI engineer. So he works with corporate banks like Bank of America, State Street Bank, like big banks processing the data. So he works on that side, and he used to tell me about the AI stuff. And I used to mock him, but yeah, that's how my journey started with AI. But I still do some research about AI, especially on LLMs after the huge OpenAI thing. So still into that, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you, Prabhu. I'm just so excited that we are finally getting to the point where we start sort of productionalizing this technology and bringing it to light as a brand new protocol, Vitruvio, with a brand new focus, with a brand new market approach. And I fully trust you to deliver on everything that we have promised. And one of the things is, I try and make sure that I don't promise anything without first clearing it with you. So, I just don't want to make empty promises. Yeah, I want
Please.
to make sure that you had a
I
chance.
just
Yeah,
sorry. I just wanted to tell like every single time Nick goes and promise something, I'll get on a call with him and just say that, Nick, you should have asked me like where is that thing. So it has happened multiple times. So
yeah,
yeah, it's good thing that we try to, but most of the time I'm happy that most of the time we were able to squeeze in. And I have to first of all thank my devs, my team, who really worked hard. Like sometimes they have to sit the entire Saturday and Sunday, and then like they have to finish it. And yeah, first of all, more than me, they have worked hard really to bring most of these stuff. So yeah, I'm happy about it, and yeah, thank you. for recognizing the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ideally, what we do is we go through a progression where we ideate and then go through that. But the luxury of time is not something we have, and so sometimes we have to kind of accelerate things here. But I
Yeah.
think overall, we are doing well on those fronts, and I'm excited about it. All right, Prabhu, I'll bring you back on here later. Let's go on to our next team member.